how to get over the feeling of anxiety. Anxiety is a very normal reaction in our everyday life. We feel anxious over different things. Anxiety results from our acute feeling of uncertainty over future happenings or while we are anticipating the results of the actions we have done. Every day we face the challenges, stresses at the workplace, family problems, everyday challenges, and many other issues that cause our anxiety. When anxiety exceeds the limit, it takes the form of disorder. 4% of the population of the world are victims of anxiety disorder. World Health Organization says that women are more susceptible than men in anxiety disorder. In fact, when anxiety takes the form of disorder, it affects our everyday activities, our family, social and work life very much. So we should take precaution against this very early. Now, what are the symptoms of anxiety? Inability to concentrate, indecisiveness, palpitation of heart, restlessness, feeling tense, trembling, sleeplessness, all these, and the feeling of nausea at times, vomiting tendency, all these result from the feeling of anxiety. We will discuss the techniques to dispel anxiety from our mind. Now, at the same time, we should remember that what works for one person may not work for another. But since we have several techniques at hand, anyone will work for anybody. We will discuss one relaxation technique which is very useful and handy at the same time. The strategy we are going to discuss today is the 333 formula. It is a technique that helps you regain your control and calm of mind. Now, what is this 333 formula? It is a method where you will see three things, hear three things, and move your body in three ways. This is called 333 technique or 333 formula. This is simply a way of distracting your mind from your anxious thoughts by shifting your attention to your physical senses. This 333 formula is in fact a grounding technique. What is grounding technique? Grounding technique is a way of interrupting the flow of your anxious thoughts and come back to the present moment, bringing your senses back to the present moment by distracting yourself with your physical senses. Let's start with the first one. Three things you have to watch. Maybe you are sitting in your workplace or at home. Wherever you are, just try to identify three things around you. It may be a tree, a bird, a flower, or a person whom you can see through the window standing in the street. Watch the object very closely, very carefully. The details, the shape, the color of the thing, its uniqueness, if there is any. So you have to watch the thing in such a way as if you are watching it for the first time in your life. This is one way of distracting your attention. What happens? This process helps you to shift your attention from your internal anxiety to the external environment. Now the second one, 3 things you have to hear. It may be the blaring sound of a car horn in the street, or it may be the humming sound of your AC, or the feeble sound of the ceiling fan under which you are sitting. So you identify 3 such sounds to which you can give your attention to. Follow the sounds very carefully. Try to notice if there is any uniqueness in the sound. How does the sound differ from other such sounds? So pay your attention to these subtle things. This will certainly help you to distract yourself from your internal anxious thoughts. Now the third one, try to move your body in 3 ways. For example, you roll your shoulders, or you stretch your legs, fold your hands, or other such activities which will help you to distract your attention from the anxious thought to your bodily movement. And continue these activities as long as you feel the anxious thought within you. All the 3 things, the 3 ways, the 3 movements that you are doing, continue doing them until you feel the calm of mind. In fact, if you deny your anxiety the attention it demands, your anxious feeling automatically decreases. And this method, this 3-3-3 method, is so simple that you can do it anywhere, in any place, and you can repeat it as long as you like until you feel the calm of mind, until you get relaxed.